Yeah, I've been envisioning fighting,
Tell me why Freaky Man out here in the window hating. Freaky Man, you good, bro? You good? You gonna be back, gang? Boy, if you don't get...
We got this Saturday, Gamrot versus Quinn. We got Mateus Gamrot versus Quinn Salkilld. I can't wait for this. This is so interesting. But we got the regular fraud checker, Mateus Gamrot, and we got the rising prospect, Quinn Salkilld. This is a great fight. So we gotta speak upon the undercard first. So we got Juliana Miller versus Ravina Oliveira. I'm gonna go with Juliana Miller. Ravina Oliveira, she does have the ability to piece up Miller on the feet. She has no grappling whatsoever. And I think that's going to be a detriment in this fight because in Miller's last fight, she was able to get what's her name? Carly Judas, yeah. She was able to get her back multiple times, threatening rear naked chokes. I think that's going to be real bad for Oliveira. She's gotten subbed in the past. I don't really think she's UFC level. And I'm gonna go Juliana Miller for sure, but I'm gonna go decision. I'm gonna go by decision after she gets in the backpacks her, probably threatens some ground and pound, and yeah, I think she's just gonna I think she's gonna just ragdoll her over the course of 3 rounds. So I got Juliana Miller by decision. Now we got Miles Johns versus Jesse Rosas. I know Jesse Rosas is a way better striker than Raul Rosas Jr., but I'm gonna go Miles Johns, bro. I'm gonna go Miles Johns by decision. Miles Johns is just one of those guys where he is just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like I feel like Miles Johns has fought the who's who back then, and Jesse Rosas, he's green. I feel like I feel like Rosas is gonna try to back Johns up against Finch, try to take him down, try to do the Raw Rosas that he did against Rob Font. He looked great against Matsumoto as well. But I don't know. Should I go Rosas today? Like Johns has really good takedown defense. That's why I'm also picking him. But the thing about Rosas is he has really good grappling once the fight hits the floor. Like if it hits the floor, he's just gonna probably hold you up against the fence. And I just think that's gonna be detrimental for Rosas in this fight. I could see Johns take getting a late TKO in the third. I could see that. Yeah, he has wrestling and the power advantage, the striking advantage. I think Miles Johns has almost all the clear advantages in this fight, so I'm picking by decision. We got Manuel Sosa versus Richie Miranda. I'm gonna go Manuel Sosa. By knockout. I'm gonna pick round 3. Manuel Sosa is the type of guy that builds in the fights. He has that one-shot power all throughout the fight. He has a good ground game. He can threaten submissions off the top or off his back. And this is a good signing by the UFC, but I just think this is a wrong opponent for Richie Miranda in his debut. So I'm gonna go Sosa, round 3 knockout after he builds to the fight. like setting up that right hand the whole fight like he did against Vladimir Oki. I think he's slump him bad in the third round like he did the Oki. It's gonna be bad like the Oki one. Like I think it might be even worse. So I'm gonna pick Sosa by round 3 knockout. We got, bro. I don't know what to pick here. This is heavyweight MMA to be certain. This is heavyweight MMA. Like literally anything can happen. I'm a big. I mean, Louis Sutherland does have nasty leg kicks. He was ragged on Taito Vasa, but that's freaking Taito Vasa, my nigga. Taito Vasa is terrible. Absolutely horrendous. I don't know what happened to him. Remember how close Taito Vasa was to fighting John Jones? And now he's like tied Tony Ferguson for like the most losses in a row. Like that's crazy. So I just think the competition that like Sutherland got flatlined by Perisic. He got easily heel hooked by Walter Walker. But the thing is, this guy has been like fighting straight cans. Like see 0-0, 1-0, 3-0, 0-0, 3 like I'm gonna go Louis Sutherland by decision, bro. Screw it. I just can't trust. I can't trust Jose Montana. We saw this happen with freaking Leon Sabazi. Remember what happened to him? He got folded with the first leg kick. I think this is gonna be a similar case where Jose Montana is really weak to a certain aspect, and where Sutherland is just gonna capitalize on it nonstop, and then eventually fold him with that one thing. I think it's gonna be like a leg kick, probably a body weakness, just something. Like you'll know what I'm talking about in the fight, where Sutherland would just take advantage of one thing over and over, like he did in the Tuivasa fight. Just because of the competition this guy's fought, he's been fighting absolute nobodies. So I'm gonna pick Louis Sutherland by decision. This one's a 50. This one's a coin flip. Dr. Nogizai versus Bruno Lopez. Dr. Nogizai can't grapple, while Bruno Lopez cannot take a strike. This is hard because Dr. Nogizai is good in the feet, but Bruno Lopez is kind of good on the ground. But Lopez is kind of like a brawler who searches for the chin. He searches for the chin, and like, let me look at my notes because I do know he searches for the chin a lot. That's exactly what got him killed from Navajo Sterling. Oh, I'm trying to find my notes. Like Dr. Nogizai almost got submitted by Rafael Tavares, who was not good at all. Like if Bruno Lopez gets to the hips, it's over. It's completely over. It's over. He will get submitted if Bruno Lopez locks his hands under the butt and gets him down to the mat. It's over. Nurkasai has no idea what he's doing on the ground at all. We saw him get subbed by Ribeiro, got subbed by, what is his name, Uran Sutabaliev with an Ezekiel choke, which is crazy, because Ezekiel chokes are never supposed to work in MMA. Never, unless you're freaking Alexei Olenek, whatever that nigga name is. After looking at my notes, I'm gonna pick Bruno Lopez. I'm picking by submission by in the second round because he was trying to take down Navo Sterling. Navo Sterling does have good takedown defense. I literally just remembered that. And Navo Sterling's like the number 5 rank right now. Maybe it didn't look that bad. I got chinned by Sterling. So I'm big Lopez by decision. Not decision, submission in round 2. DR Nurkic, I could see Nurkic like catching him on the feet because he was catching Tobias on the feet, but I'm picking Lopez by submission. Now we got Steven Aspin versus oh my goodness. Guilherme Pat. I think Guilherme Pat, I think his name is, yeah. So the thing is, these guys are like established nightmare for each other, but I think Steven Aspin could take advantage of it more. Steven Aspin, he was taking he was checking low kicks from Vitor Pacino, which is one of the only things that Guilherme Pat can do is like low kicks and the jab, probably a 2-3. That's it. Steven Aspin is like much more diverse with his hands. He throws some kicks. So he throws front kicks at the middle. He's extremely mobile. He moves like a welterweight. I think it's gonna be a lot. I think Aspin's gonna move a lot more than people think. But I'm gonna pick Aspin by TKO in the maybe second or third round. We saw him nearly chin Vitor Pacino in the first, so we know it doesn't take him that long to get started. But I think the problem with the Vitor Pacino fight is because he got slowed down from the constant grappling from Petrino when Petrino was rocked, and then Petrino was just able to just land a 2-3 at range. His Aspen was a little bit tired, but it was like 29-28. He could have gone either way, but I don't think that loss of Petrino is bad. I'm gonna pick Aspen. I feel like that Tom Peterson fight completely exposed Guilherme Pat. So and also Aspen trains with Peterson. He's gonna have intel on Pat. That's also another reason why I'm picking Aspen. So I'm gonna pick Aspen by round 2 knockout. Maybe a standing knockout where it's up against the fence. They're both running damage. Aspen's just teeing off on them constantly. And then yeah, Aspen's gonna finish him up against fence. Hopefully Golden Freddy's him. And yeah, we get the Steven Aspen ring to run. Now we got Ty Miller versus Billy Ray Juff. I got Ty Miller by round 2 knockout. I think the length is gonna be a real difference in this fight. Ty Miller does have the power advantage, but Billy Ray Juff has the ability to come back against basically anybody. We saw it multiple times. So I do think there's gonna be back and fourth fight in the first round. But then I think Miller's gonna catch him with like maybe a straight right or uppercut or something, wobble him really bad. Probably Billy Ray Jeff goes pull guard or something, and then Miller just falls up a ground and pound, and then just gets a stoppage. So I'm gonna pick Miller by round 2 KO, undefeated, promising, and I think we're finally gonna have a new prospect at welterweight. So I got Miller by round 2 KO. Oh my god, I don't even want to cover this fight. I got Ty Nara by decision. She's gonna just blob her. Amanda Lemos cannot take down. She can't stop a takedown for her life. She's like the female Joaquin Buckley, where she's dangerous. Like she could fluke you at any moment, but she has no takedown defense. It's like this is strawweight Joaquin Buckley. I'm gonna pick Ty Nara by decision. This fight's gonna be really boring. I'm not watching this one. Why is Darren Elkins still fighting, bro? Why is he still fighting? Like, genuinely. He needs to stop fighting. I'm big Yadir Devile. I'm big him by round 2K. Like, he's just. Elkin just couldn't take anything against Arosa, bro. He crumbled like a jab, I think. The ability which made Elkins almost unstoppable was gone. He's clearly chinny now. The Valle clearly has some power. I do know he's a fraud because of the whole Dogurian situation and the Jordan Levitt. He got absolutely diddled by Jordan Levitt for 3 rounds straight. I think he got controlled for 13 minutes of the whole fight. 13 or 14 minutes, I promise you. So this guy, it will get chinned by someone good, but I'm picked up by it just because Darren Elkins is just very withered, bruh. This one's 50-50 for me, man. Like, if I get this one wrong, I'm gonna be so pissed off because I totally see two ways this fight can go. And if I get it wrong, I'm like, dang it, I knew I should have picked this guy. Or I knew I should. Whew. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna pick freaking. This is a coin flip type of fight because Fajeda. Yeah, Fajeda does have that one shot KO power. We saw that against We saw that against a few guys. He does still kind of have that fast twitch, but he did get slimed out brutally by Alexander Hernandez. Where Alexander Hernandez does have great footwork and he's really fast, so that isn't that bad of a loss. But Alexander Hernandez just got freaking destroyed by freaking Rafa Garcia, who's now ranked in the meta rankings, by the way. And we got freaking Orbai fighting Jeremiah Willis, but Rafa Garcia is ranked in the top 15. Like, come on, nigga. I'm finna slap the Hunter Campbell, bro. Freaking having Orbai find a ranked opponent while Metis is already ranked. Like, come on, bro. But Quarantil is chinny though. He got slimed cold by Barbosa. He got colded by Cub Swanson. Like if Fajeda hits that chin clean, Quarantillo will go out. So I'm stuck on this one. But I'm gonna go with my gut feeling, bro. Since this one's so, I'm gonna go for Fajeda by KO. Probably in like round 2. I just feel like that fast switch is still a little bit there. I just feel like the footwork was giving Veda so much problems in the first fight because he wasn't trying to land anything. He was trying to shoot takedowns. He was trying to grapple that whole fight because Hernandez has a weakness in the grappling. But then Hernandez freaking countered him with the right hand. So I'm pick Fajeda by round 2 KO because Quaranto is chinny. I can't trust that. So and we got the main event of the evening. Mateus Gamer Gamrot. Oh my goodness. We got Mateus Gamer Gamrot versus Quillen Salkilld. I've been going back in this one for like 2 weeks now. Because on one hand, I could totally see Gamrot blocking this guy to like a 5-round 48-47 decision. Or Quillen picks up like 2 rounds beating this guy up. But I could also see Quillen KOing this guy with like a freaking 2-3, like a knee up the middle. Or there's multiple ways I can see this fight going. This is closer than people think. Quillen Salkilld has that Dan Hooker build. Like he's huge for 155. He has that Dan Hooker kind of reach. We could like pick at you from range with power. He has way more power than like Dan Hooker, Jalen Turner. He has way more one-shot KO power than those guys. He's way more filled out for 155. And Gamrot, I feel like Salkilld could threaten some bitches off his back, and he could scramble up in certain exchanges. I feel like Salkilld is going to win the first round, guaranteed. He's going to win the first round. He's going to be way too fast for Gamrot. There is a chance you can find a KO because Gamrot is slightly open. We saw him get clipped by Oliveira. We saw him get clipped by Turner. We saw him get dropped by Hooker. We saw him get dropped by Darius. Like we've seen him get dropped by a bunch of people. So Quillen is going to 100%. It's not a probably. It's a guarantee that Gamrot gets knocked down. And I feel like if Sakio tries to gets overzealous and like goes like, oh, I could loud drop Gamrot. Oh, I could do this. I could do that. He's going to gas out in 3, 4, and 5. He's going to. But I have a feeling Salkilld has been studying Gamrot for a long time. He has that build to beat Gamrot. That's why I'm gonna go Salkilld by. I'm gonna go round 3 KO. I'm gonna go round 3 KO after he gets in some hefty scrambles, and he might find an upset over. We might have a real contender here. I like Gamrot too, but like I feel like Rivich was just terrified. He was just terrified of submissions, and that's why Gamrot got to him so easily. He was getting outstruck by Gamrot. That's how terrified Rivich was. I don't think Quillen Salkilld will be as terrified as Rivich, or as terrified as Klein. And Klein didn't even get finished by Gamrot. And we've seen with the longer guys that Gamrot is able to get hurt bad. He got hurt bad by Jalen Turner, hurt bad by Dan Hooker. He got almost finished by Darius for Christ's sake. So I'm gonna go Quentin Salkilld by round 3 KO. I hope this is right, but I do like Gamrot, so I don't mind seeing him win. But we need new blood in this division, please, please. The stars align. We need Salkilld to win, please. I genuinely feel like Salkilld could win. This is way closer than people think. Like this is like kind of a coin flip. So what we got next after this? I'm actually gonna make a video about Nurmagomedov's song because I do feel like Umar Nurmagomedov is kind of overrated. But yeah, so we got this coming Saturday. We got UFC 330 after this, which is a horrendous card. At least I get to go in person to see possibly see Garrett upset Islam. So I'm gonna try to do 2 more uploads this week, 2 more, probably today or tomorrow, because I do got Muay Thai. So I'm gonna see you guys later, and I got many more uploads coming on the way.